Okay, well, I thought I was going to have everything ready, but I forgot to change the text. I'm like, I got the starting screen, everything will be perfect and ready to go by the time I switch over, and no, I forgot it, but that's okay. Watercolors, and some finishing touches. Sure. It's so windy today though. I decided I would do art outside just because I wanted to do something outside because it is sunny, but it's really windy, and so I'm definitely going to be moving in after this. And art is probably like the last thing I should be doing outside because I've got like water and paintbrushes and paint, and I'm wearing a white shirt and a white skirt. And of course I am, because it's windy, and so it's all gonna blow everywhere. And but you know, whatever, live on the edge, right? That's the way to do it. So anyways, that's where we're at. Yeah, so we've got a couple paintings that we want to go through and rework. Actually, I don't, okay, this one I'm going to do first. I want to put some lines on it. This one, where are we? So this one I actually don't want to do this right now. I want to do this later tonight. I'm going to do design club later tonight, and we'll go through and do some illustrations, things like that. But for today, I've got this one, which turned out terribly, so I'm just going to rework it. I'm going to see if I can like put something on top of it and fix it. This one, again, I think it just needs some little black line work on top of it, and I think it'll really pop. This is just like test work, but I can cut that. Oh god, I almost already knocked stuff over. Okay, so those are the first three kind of separate pieces, and then I've got a couple in here that I did way earlier this year. We'll go through and show. This one's fine. That one's just kind of cute on its own. But I've got this one, again, that one's pretty much finished. What else? These two are super cute. I was really pleased with how these turned out. I should take photos of them. This one, I want to finish this tiger. He never got his stripes. This one never got anything on it. It's just a background. This one, it's probably done. I don't know if I can do anything with it. That one's about done. This one, again, it needs something on top of it. That one's about done. This one needs to be finished. It doesn't even have a face. It's kind of scary. Oh yeah, these are good ones. I actually like these ones, so I'll show these ones off because I think they're nice. I like this one. It turned out kind of like a fish. This one turned out kind of mandala-esque. Really pretty, actually. This one here, I loved the way this one turned out, kind of water lilies-esque. It really came together nicely. This one, I don't know how I got this beautiful blue color in the center, but it's like, it goes so nicely with this brown color and the deep dark blues and greens that it just turned into this absolutely stunning little pond. So I haven't taken photographs of these ones yet, but I'm going to be at some point, maybe today. If the wind doesn't wind me out, maybe we'll do photographs today. This one's just some cute roses. It should be horizontal. This one it was supposed to be just kind of like a lemon water glass, but it ended up being kind of, let's see if I can make the screen a little bigger. It ended up being kind of brain-esque, do you know what I mean? Like, just kind of interesting. More than I'd intended when I started it, so I thought that was pretty cool. Some little flowery things. Oh, hi. Just right on my balcony there. This one, I loved how this one turned out. Just kind of that brush strokey effect. Kind of more of an like acrylic or impasto oil effect, but with watercolor. And then this one's a similar style, and I like it too. So I was quite pleased with those. This one was just more kind of like doodling kind of things. And yeah, so that's all the ones to work on. So let's start with maybe some of the line work on this one. I don't really have a good handle on what the camera's doing yet. Move the water over there because I'm not even using it right now. Get that out of my way. Okay, so I found this pen. I just had this pen as in my purse. I should hold it in front of the camera. It's just a little like, I don't know, I got it at the airport or something. Hey, Edward. You're working away? Oh, wonderful. Well, good luck with your work. And yeah, we'll be kind of just doing some chill painting for a little bit. And then after this stream, we're going to immediately switch over to a co-working stream. So, and then hopefully after that, if we have energy, we're going to do a design, do a design stream later today, some more art. But yeah, the only problem with this stupid pen is that it doesn't have anywhere to put the cap. So like, the cap is really cute and really little and it comes off, but then like I want it as a purse pen because it's so skinny and small and nice, and it writes in black ink, which is very much important for me. I hate writing in blue ink. But yeah, when you're trying to use it on the go, you just have to kind of hold this pen or put it in, like for me, I put it in my purse or something, right? Like, and then it's like you have to make sure you remember where you put it so you don't lose it forever. It's a bad design, because even if you're using it at a desk, now you have this pen cap that's just floating around. Why doesn't it go on the end of a pen? Like every other pen in existence. See, now I'm going to lose it. Okay, I am going to try to use it for... Oh, I should get my ruler. Is it out here? Did I bring it with me? No, I left it inside. I'm going to go grab it. Okay. So I've got... Really don't know what I'm doing with this camera today. Okay, I'm gonna use the ruler and try to... Here, okay, here, this is good. I'll put it in my paint tray so that it can't roll onto the floor as easily. Probably it still can, but... Maybe I should test using this pen before I do it on the actual image, because I've never tried to do kind of a crystal-y one like this before, but actually I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out, so I should probably not ruin it. Let's test on one of the other ones. This one has some blank space at the top to work with. Okay, so does the pen write nicely on this? It does. Almost the difference. This is the pen I always use. It's one of my good Pilot V5s. But yeah, it's a little bit more... I love these pens because they write so smoothly. But for this, you have a little bit more control because it doesn't... The ink doesn't come out quite so strongly. And how does it work with the ruler? Okay, pretty good, and it doesn't smudge too quickly. All right, we're gonna try it. We're gonna do it. Oh, the wind is picking up though. Okay, we can do this. Again, this isn't gonna be a super long art stream because I do have a bunch of other stuff to do today, and I should have done this stream yesterday. But I ended up video chatting with one of my friends, and then video chatting with my dog, and just yeah. So it was a good night, but I didn't get to do art club. Okay, so now the point of this is that it doesn't have to be perfect. It can just kind of be close. Cool. Oh, this is turning out nice. Okay, I'm liking it. I don't know if that even shows up on camera very much, but you know. But yeah, it was good. I got to, you know, spend some time video chatting with my dog and see how she's doing. She just had to go to the dentist and get a couple teeth out, but she's doing well, and all of her teeth are doing nicely, so that's good. And then my brother sent me a picture of the dog that won second best in show at the thing, and it's a Pekingese. And so, story time. I've been all about Pekingese lately because my grandmother watches the show. What's it called? It's on, it's one of those PBS ones, one of those British ones. All Creatures, Great and Small. Has anyone else seen the show? Does anyone else like the show? Anyways, this show is on PBS and it's super fun. It's super cute. It actually has my girl, Peggy Carter from the Marvel series. She's one of the characters in it. She's like one of the... not side character. I guess she marries one of the main characters, so she becomes a main character. Spoiler alert. Anyways, I love that actress. She's amazing. But it's funny to see her in this show. This is a side note. Because she's so different than how she is in the Marvel series and everything else I've seen her in, which is not a lot. But because she plays this like country vet or like country farmer. She's not a vet. Her husband is. But yeah, she's like this country farmer. So she's always in like dressed down in overalls and like dirty and muddy and like, you know, wrangling cows and chickens and stuff, and it's so funny to see this like upright British Peggy Carter, you know, in the muck with the pigs. But the actress is great. She does a really good job. And in this show, the best character in this show is not Peggy Carter. The best character, I don't know what her real name is. The best character in this show is this dog. This dog is a Pekingese. This dog is named Tricky Woo. The dog is named Tricky Woo. Like, how great is that? Like, how British of a name is that? It's just brilliant, right? Like, you couldn't do better than that if you tried. Anyways, this dog is, like, the best character in the whole show because he kind of acts as a, the lead character is kind of this very upright, stiff British upper lip kind of fellow who runs his own veterinary practice, and you know, the whole show revolves around that. But he kind of thinks he's in charge of everything, and he's, you know, making the decisions around this place and all of that. And of course it's not true, because all the other characters have their own, you know, needs and desires, but it's all very good natured, right? Everyone in the show is nice and friendly. And yeah, this dog is owned by one of the rich ladies in town, of course. I'm gonna get to the best Tricky Woo story of the whole show in a minute. And yeah, so anyway, she ends up, like, you know, needing veterinary care, and she goes to this vet, and he ends up like babysitting this dog all the time, which is amazing. Because it just runs circles around him, right? It's like, well, this dog has to be on a very strict diet, and no one's allowed to feed it any treats. And then, of course, he's the one who starts feeding it treats. You know, classic stuff. Anyways, I'm in love with this dog. He also gets, like, little mini storylines sometimes, like, where he, like, there's one storyline where this dog keeps breaking out of his pen to go, like, hang out with one of the neighbor female dogs. But the owner doesn't want to get him fixed, and so, like, it just keeps happening, and it's really cute. But the best Tricky Woo story is, at one point there's a wedding, and it's probably the two characters I was talking about, Peggy Carter, but I don't remember for sure. There's a wedding. So the butler of this lady who owns the dog shows up with the dog on a silk cushion. The dog's just sitting there, like, being carried on this cushion. And he goes, my lady sends her regards, but Tricky Woo has promised to tell her everything. I mean, how perfect is that? I just die. Like, that was my perfect moment in the whole show. So, anyways, that's why I really like All Creatures Great and Small, also known as the Tricky Woo Show. So go check it out if you like British television, because it's fun and it's cute. And the show itself is actually really good. Tricky Woo is actually not a major part of it, but he does come up, I think, in every season. I don't know if he's in the first season. But, yeah, he's a recurring character. The best character. All the other characters are good, too. Tricky Woo's the best. But yeah, I don't know. Does anyone else watch any of that PBS stuff in a public broadcasting? I was watching so much of it when I was living with my grandmother for a while there. Oh my god, the wind is like shaking this umbrella. I hope I don't die. If I die, give everything to Tricky Woo. How's that? Maybe I should have started with the front ones, but I wanted to start with the top of the page, but I could just flip it upside down so I don't smear it. I don't know. This is probably not the best way to do this. I also think I'm being too careful about making the lines fit properly when really they should be a little bit more wild and free. Okay, I've already turned it sideways, so maybe I'll just start over here and just start up here. Yeah, what are the other ones? Scarlet and the Duke was really good. There's a couple other ones I really liked that were really fun. Nothing is as good as Tricky Woo. So on one of my trips with my grandmother and my family this year, because I ended up doing that quite a bit this year because I was spending time with my family, we ended up on a vacation. And so, like, you know, just for fun, I'd pick like something to do on the vacation. And the thing I picked to do on the vacation was to rename all dogs I saw. I nicknamed them all based on Tricky Woo. So we had, you know, the first one was Tricky 2, the sequel Woo. And then we had all these other dogs that were just named in the theme of Tricky Woo. So we had like Fluffy Woo and like, you know, Longy Woo for, you know, a wiener dog, and just all stupid things like that. And it was just really fun. So I highly recommend creating your own games when you are on vacation. Okay, this is better. I'm getting a little bit, honestly, a little bit sloppier about it, and I think that's kind of what it needs. It can't be too precious. Also, I don't want to spend forever on this. This is kind of just a little sketch. That's better. Yeah, I think just kind of not being too sloppy, but just kind of not focusing too hard on making it perfect is more what this needs. But what was I just watching last night? Good Omens in. Hey, Jasmine Marie Plans, how are you today? What have you been up to? Dropping in to say hello? Well, hello to you. Thank you. I'm really pleased with it. I'm just like, I painted it a while ago and I'm just adding some black lines to it. Kind of brighten it up. Everyone should go check out Jasmine Marie Plans. She does beautiful streams with lovely, lovely detail work and cool stuff. Give it a shout out. I should do some bullet journaling today, but I don't think I'm going to. I have like my month drawn out, but I haven't finished the month. I haven't done the last week of the month, and I haven't colored any of my pages. So I really do need to do that soon. But at the end of the day, for me, it's a tool, and if I am getting stuff done, how pretty it looks is, you know, secondary. I say as I spend hours and hours and hours of my life making my planners pretty. But when I can't, I just have to deal with it. Yeah, hopefully this, I don't know if the lines are showing up on camera. Actually, I think they might be. I did try to pick the right camera setting to make it show up, although I feel like my face is super dark now. But like, I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I've already changed the camera setting. Now I gotta figure out what's going on in this area, because this is just kind of like, you know, when crystals get those little like crunchy crystals at the base, and I didn't really draw anything in there, but I guess I just need to draw some ziggy-zag lines kind of thing. Probably. There we go. Yeah, this is fun because I've never really done a crystal sketch like this before, but I liked the way the paint turned out, and I'm liking the way the line work is turning out. So that's good. Are you streaming today, Jasmine? Oh, I can hear my laundry dying down, but my laundry machine is such a liar. Every time you think it's finished, it's like, no, it's actually got like 30 more minutes to go. But like, it makes noises as if it's finished all the time, and then I like get up and check it, and I'm like, nope. And it's also completely... There is no good display on this washing machine as to whether it's finished or not, or how far in the process it is. It technically has a couple lights for like the different stages it's at, but half the time none of those lights are lit up, or the lights lit up for the spin cycle, but that's also frequently lit up when it's actually finished. So you just have to test to see if the door opens or not, and then it doesn't open most of the time, and you're like, well, I guess I will leave it, and then you wait 10 seconds and it starts making noise again. You're like, why were you just sitting there not doing anything for 10 seconds? Confusing me, trying to trick me. Tricksy washing machine. Okay, this is coming along. But at the end of the day, all you can do is wait for it. And then hope that it doesn't start thunderstorming. It's not actually supposed to rain today, it's supposed to rain tonight. But there's some dark clouds in the sky and the wind is strong, so I'm just hoping it holds out, because I do not want to get rained out while I'm in the middle of this, but the wind is very strong, so I will have to go back inside once we finish this art stream. I think definitely. This pen is working great and I'm super pleased with it. Because I feel like the other one would have started doing, you know when pens do that thing where they start, you draw it along a ruler, but then it skips a bit or it leaves like a dot kind of in the middle of the line. I feel like the other pen would have started to do that, and this one is not. Which is good. I'm trying to be careful not to draw too many connecting lines, like to leave them a little bit of a gap. Oh yeah, this is coming along nicely. There we go. I wanted kind of a little bit of a sketchy line in there, and I got it, so I'm pleased with that. I have to remember I haven't done any of the facets on the top ones. Cool, I'm liking this. I gotta be careful here not to add too much junk in here or it will ruin it. There we go, that's better. I had to make them into three-dimensional shapes so they didn't work. Janice, how's it going? The wind is picking up. Okay, let's do the top ones here. Oh, I haven't done this outline line yet. Hey, we're almost done. It's turned out nice. If I can get this to scan or to photograph nicely, I will use it for fucked up that last line. How did I fuck up the very last line? That's frustrating. If I can get this to scan nicely, I will use it for graphic design. It's a beautiful sunny morning there, and you did some morning walks already. Oh, beautiful. I haven't been anywhere yet today. I'm trying to decide if I want to because it's pretty windy, but it is sunny. But I feel like I don't need to go anywhere. And the more I go out, the more money I spend, so I'm like, I should just stay at home. You know what I mean? Okay, that's not terrible. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm kind of mad I fucked up that one line there. That was silly, but I guess it kind of makes it more natural. Anyways, I think that one's done. That one turned out nice. Happens to you too. A walk is like a meditation for you. That's healthy. Yes, that's exactly what you should do. Okay, this one I also wanted to do some black line art on, so I guess I'll open the pen again. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with this. I think I'm just going to do some poppy petal shapes. Should look up a reference for poppy petal shapes, or I'm going to not like this when I'm done. Use a reference, kids. I'm gonna do Google Poppy line art. Poppy line art. He's got Pekingese up. Okay, Poppy line art. Okay, yeah, so the trick is that kind of, the ruffly edge on them really makes a big difference. And then, yeah, just kind of those big, wide petals, which I've got already. I've got these nice big petals drawn. Nice too, with the kind of the continuing line art. I don't know if you can see that one, but I don't think that's what I want to do for this one. I like this one, is nice. Let's see if we can use that. The sun's nice. Like trying to reach into the sun. Okay. Okay, so the one thing is that my flowers all have these kind of like dimpled edges, whereas these ones are all very round edges. So I've got to, okay, no, some of these other ones have more of that effect going, but I guess I should try to round them out. How do they do their centers before I get too far into this? The simplest ones have like a circle and then little dots around them, and the simplest ones have just a black center. I'm gonna start with a circle and then we'll see if I like, because we already have a... You two get circles, or some should get less than circles. And then... Now this again is supposed to be very loose. There we go. Okay, I don't mind that. And then I could probably wrinkle the edges a little bit more. Okay, put a little bit more like tick tick ticks on the edge. I don't know if I like that. I gotta be more careful here. Okay, I've already started drawing the wrinkly bit, so I kind of gotta continue with it, but I gotta make these better. Not sure about these. I hope I don't ruin this with those stupid little lines. draws them with the lines coming from the outside to the inside, not the other way around, so... I think maybe I have to commit to them a bit more, make them a bit longer rather than shorter. Yeah, those are looking better now that I kind of go full in. So I can't put, I guess I can move the camera back, can't I? There we go. But this is, again, I only recently started trying to do this thing where you outline the flowers kind of differently than what you've painted. And it's a fun little technique, but it's not one I'm really all that used to. I think I'm getting the hang of it though. Yeah, the trick is to use the natural points where the lines already feel like they're doing something. And not too many. Yeah, it's looking better now. I don't mind that. Okay, I'm glad I kind of figured this out. This could end up being a cute one. I'm trying to decide now if I should put outlines around like the leaves or the buds or anything else, or just leave the outlines on the flowers. Decisions, decisions. I'm actually pleased with this. I definitely got the hang of these. That's funny. That was so scary for a while there, but... definitely worth the practice today. And worth looking at the reference. Always check your references, kids. drawing the center circles. Nice little one to do. Actually, I'm pretty pleased with this. Never painted one like this before, but it's cute. I feel like I do need to like put something around the buds though, just because they're not strong enough without it. Hey Sid, how's it going? It's art day today. Well, art day was yesterday, but we're doing it today. And then we're gonna do some co-working after this, and then we're gonna do some, hopefully we're gonna do some design club later tonight, because I want to do some more Met Gala sketches and stuff. But for right now, we're just doing some, finishing up some paintings that we started a while ago. Adding some final details. How are you? What are you up to today? Okay, I feel like I do need to add just not a lot. Like, it doesn't need to be every detail. And then I guess, oh, the leaves are scary, but I should probably do if I'm doing the buds, I should do the leaves too. But again, just not even every bit. Just like, if I just do like that, can I make that work? So this is a new thing to me. I haven't tried to do this with poppies before. So yeah, I think I need to just be a little bit sloppy about those. But yeah, actually, putting an outline in here will help clean up the parts that are foreground versus the parts that are background. So that's good. Okay, so I guess I should go through and do all the foreground parts first. So that's a foreground leaf. This is a foreground leaf. That can be a foreground now because it's... And then that bud can be done because there's nothing else there. This is a foreground leaf. I was thinking I was going to use the crystal one for graphic design work, but I might use this one too, because this is actually turning out better than I thought it was when I just looked at the painting part of it. I'm like, this is cute, this is new, I've never done this before, so I like it, but with the line art on it, it actually looks better than I thought. Like, it looks nice, so. Guess I'm going to have to do more line art stuff, so not normally. Oh, my computer. I didn't plug in my computer. Actually, I did plug in my computer. I was gonna say I didn't plug in my computer, so I wasn't planning on being out here for very long, but nope, that's a lie. I did plug it in. It just fell out. There we go. Okay, I should find it. Oh, my roses fell over. My roses are very top heavy, and I need to, I guess, get them a ceramic pot or something that's heavy at the bottom. They keep falling over. You're doing good. You just finished with work, and you're gonna take a refresh break and then back to work. Excellent. I'm doing very well today, actually, because I should have done this yesterday, but I didn't. But I'm glad I'm doing it today because I'm in the right. Sometimes, especially for art, like if you're just in the wrong zone, in the wrong headspace, like you're not gonna get anything good, and then everything you do is gonna be like you're gonna wish you hadn't bothered. So I'm glad I'm doing this today and not yesterday because I'm doing way better than I would have done yesterday. This is actually turning out very pleasing. I'm very happy with it. Okay, is there anything else I should put? I should put an outline of this one because I keep looking at it and being like, no, it's a background piece, but then I keep looking at it, so it's clearly not a background piece. Okay, I think I got them all. Ooh! I'm actually, like, seriously pleased with this. I guess I should put some poppy, like, little dots in, because I feel like that's kind of one of the things they also have. Maybe not too many, just a little. Maybe bigger than that, though. I think that's the idea. I usually do this with paint, and it's so much like easier because you just like do a couple little dotsy dot things, and then it's done, and it looks great. With pen, you gotta be more mindful of where you're putting them. I need to make them bigger though, especially on these big flowers. They need to be quite notable. And the little flowers, they can stay little, but yeah, not be too careful about these. Just put them in where they should go. Don't you love that kind of advice? Just put them where they should go. Simple. Thanks. Thanks, brain. I'm getting the hang of these little things too. Yes, it's the only one that's kind of giving me grief still. I don't know why I don't like this one. Okay, but probably I should just stop messing with it. It's probably about done. I feel like that is about done. I'm very pleased with that. Stop adding ones to that. Okay, I think this one's done though. Cool. Okay, what else do I want to get done today? How long have we been streaming for? Almost an hour. Perfect. Okay. So we did this one. We did this one. I was going to do this one with watercolor, but I think maybe I'll just move on to... I really wanted to get some of these finished because they've been sitting in my sketchbook forever. Let's see if I can find my reference for these tiger stripes because I took the reference photograph like forever ago. Saw it on a t-shirt, so it would have been when I was shopping. So let's look for photographs when I was out and about. No, it's too far. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I found it. Yes, good. Okay, yeah, it's just a Billabong t-shirt. I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but I got this part done, so I want to do the stripes. This paintbrush is almost too thick. Still, I used the skinniest one I've got with me, but this tiger was drawn from life, from an actual tiger at the zoo, and then this was drawn from the... I was in the zone, so I'm like, this one was from an image. So what are the major lines I have to get on here before I... This one is interesting. And I should get the face on there too. And again, this doesn't have to be super perfect. Some of this is about the kind of sketchiness. This is also the kind of thing I'm not used to doing. This was a very new thing when I did it the first time, when I did the orange bit kind of a couple months ago. And I was pleased with how the orange bit came out, but I was kind of too scared to finish it. I do that with a lot of things. I get yeah, the first bit, and I like the way it looks, so I don't want to do the next bit. Definitely do the face next. No, I'm scared to do this face. It's terrifying. Okay, we're getting through it. This is such careful control of like how much paint and how much water is on the brush at all times. I'm actually pretty pleased with how I'm doing. I decide where to put his eyes because my white spots aren't quite where I would want them. Okay, I got them. Oh, power mode, go away, I'm busy. Do you see I'm drawing a tiger? keys. I haven't screwed them up yet. Missing the lower jaw. A relatively important part. The tiger's grin. Face here. Oh, okay, this is cool. I've never tried to draw a tiger like this before. Actually, I think I remember doing like an oil pastel tiger when I was younger, just from like a National Geographic reference or something. But this is the first time I've ever tried to paint one like this kind of artistic, loose kind of style. I think it's working. Okay, we're almost done and I haven't screwed up yet, and the last part should be easy. So there should be one connected point. And then there should be two. I'm pleased with this. This looks like a tiger. I mean, this one's copied directly from a reference, but still. This is very lullaby music here we got going. I think I finished my tiger. Look at him go. Look at him tiger away. This cheek is a little too big there, but that's not really something I can fix now that I'm already on the black stage. And I think it's okay, actually. I guess he just got a bigger face there. I think he's cute. Alright, he can get a signature. I think he turned out aight. Might use him in something. I'm gonna put the signature up here, up here. Put it up there. Ah, come on. Come on. Pick up some paint, please. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with him. I've never drawn something like that before. I think he turned out. I think his jaw is a little off kilter. I'm just trying to see if I can fix the kilter of his jaw, because it's a little bit twisted compared to his head. But I don't know if there's much I can do about that. At this stage. I think he's alright. Cute. Stripes are a challenge. Yes, exactly right. These ones were drawn from the actual tiger, so that's what they really looked like. Okay, what are we at? 1:14? Okay, we'll probably go for another 15 minutes and then finish up art club, go inside, and then do, actually it looks really good on camera. It looks better on camera than it does in real life. That's funny. Then we'll go inside and switch to a co-working stream. Okay, I'm super pleased with that little tiger there. What's the other one I really wanted to do today, and I'm in the right zone for it? My girl. My girl! Oh, I don't want to... Okay, I'll move him over here so he doesn't get smudged, but he should be okay. She needs a face. Oh, where's the camera gone? There we go. Alright, let's give her a face. It's been a productive day. We're getting lots of good stuff done. Oh, careful. Okay, what was I doing here? I guess I just want kind of like a dark brown. Probably the same brush, so that's good. I guess we're doing detail work today, so detail brush is the ticket. Don't wind. No. Be good. Okay, how am I gonna make her face cute? Because right now it's just like shapes. Okay, I need to think about this. I'm gonna give her some lips in a minute. Okay, nose. I'll give her some lips after, but eyes I need to do. Okay, the eyes aren't so bad. The nose isn't so bad. I think the problem is I really need to give her lips here before she will look functional. I'll also probably give her a face shape. It's really supposed to be more of an outline, and it really just turned into more of a shading. I don't know about that. Okay, I think I need to give her lips. Not too bad. I don't know if it's quite what I was originally intending to do, but I think I like it. Yeah, I'm so mad that outliner on her face turned out too thick, but I think I can deal with it. I think she might get a black pen outline too, just because she's so loose, but then I did her face details pretty tight. So I feel like the solution to this might be to give all of it... Like, if your outline isn't matching the rest of your outline, just give it a whole new outline in a different material, and then people ignore what's going on there. Although I could try to... Okay, do I dare to try to blur this in and create some shading with it? Yeah, I do. Fuck, I'm doing it. Fuck, I'm doing it. Okay, whatever. Ah, it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look weird. Whatever, we're doing it. It's too late now. We already did it. Okay, hopefully that won't look too weird because I already did it. Now it doesn't look weird right now, but it hasn't dried yet. When it dries, it's gonna look a little different because you're gonna see those lines I just put on where the water went. She might do really well with an outline because then I could give her details into like her little flippy flops. I could put some cross-hatching detail into like her wicker bag. I could make, you know, could define the difference between her shirt and her skirt and stuff. She could do really well actually with a what the heck is going on here? That was dangerous. I like adjusted her eye, and that's always dangerous. But I think I made it better. Yeah, I might give her a black pen outline, just because I've been in the zone for black pen outlining today. So I'm not gonna do it right now because it's wet. But anything else I wanted to do today? I think that was it. I think we finished it. I just want to show off these ones again because I think they're so pretty. I think they're so lovely. This one was really nice. This one's good too. She looks finished now, at least, thank goodness. Maybe I should try to like smush some of the color over here so that it doesn't look weird and missing. Yeah, we'll see what that looks like when it dries. She's gonna look like she has a mustache. God damn it, what have I done? And it's gonna bleed into her lips. I should stop touching it. Okay, we'll just leave it for now. We'll see how that dries. I'm pleased with this tiger though. Okay, we're gonna go do a raid for someone with an art stream going, if we can find someone quickly, and then we're gonna reset up for stream inside for co-working. Oh, thank you, Sid. I'm actually really happy. I'm so glad I didn't force myself to do art club last night, because I wouldn't have done any of these things as well as I did today, and I'm actually quite pleased with everything I got turned out. She turned out a little cartoony for what I was hoping for. I was hoping for more fashiony, but I still like the way she looks, so. And everything else turned out honestly better than I expected I could do. Oh yeah, that wind's picking up too. It is time to go inside. Alright, I think we're gonna raid Sindri Shu, who is doing art design and co-working. Looks like they're in Illustrator right now, so that should be perfect. Sindri Shu. Let's see if we can spell that correctly or not. See if I can do the raid correctly. I always do it the wrong way. Sindri Shu. Is that right? I think so. Alright, off we go. Raidy raid. Okay, but do, I'm not going to be gone for very long. I don't want to not raid because I might be gone for like an hour, but I'm honestly probably going to be streaming again within like 20 minutes. So keep checking back, and I'll be doing a co-working stream later today. And then more art later, hopefully too. But yeah, thanks to everyone who did stop by. Let's kind of go over what we did today. We did this guy. Oh my god, the umbrella's dying. Ah! Okay, yeah, well, I'm going inside. That's for sure. Okay, we finished this one. That was the last one we did. We did this tiger. This one I already finished. This one I did today. What else did we do? Oh, we did the poppies. I'm super pleased with the poppies. We outlined the poppies. They were already painted before, but we outlined them all, and it turned out pretty good. And we outlined these crystals, which I'm also pleased at. So I'm going to try to take some good photos of these, and then while the sun is shining, and then try to use them in some of my graphic design work. So yeah, it was a good productive day, actually. All right, bye everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good time. And yeah, come check back for more if you're around later today, because I'm going to be around for most of the day doing more streaming. Oh, the sun is nice and warm. Yes, sun. Oh, I can feel it on my wrists. It's so good on my wrists. Bye.